Hi everyone again. Welcome to the iSpring webinar series where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. My name is Nadia. I'm a community manager at iSpring and I will be the moderator for today's session. And today we're gonna cover a very interesting topic. Today's webinar will be dedicated to how to create an interactive online course in just 30 minutes. And to understand this topic, I've invited my colleague, Anna Pali, a senior e-learning specialist at iSpring Solutions. Hi, Anna. How are you doing today? Sorry, Anna. I think you're on mute.
Oops. Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Hi, Nadia. I'm doing great, and thank you for having me. I'm so excited to start our webinar. And how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Very excited too. Let me pass the mic over to you, Anna, to start the presentation.
Okay, thank you. Hi everyone again. I'm Anna, senior e-learning specialist at iSpring, and I'm happy to present iSpring Suite Max today. Today, we are going to cover a very interesting topic. We will talk about how to create an interactive online course in just 30 minutes. By the end of this webinar, you will have a better idea of our iSpring Suite Max tool and you will learn how to work with it. Webinar will be helpful for both to those who are just starting with iSpring Suite Max and to those who are trying to understand how new features can help you in creating e-learning courses. So let's get started. Okay, I'll go to the next slide. Here at iSpring Solutions, we develop digital learning software for your mission critical projects. We have an authoring tool and an LMS. They work perfectly together as a complete solution to quickly launch e-learning in your organization. The iSpring Suite Max Authoring tool is mostly known for having zero learning curve since it's based on PowerPoint. It's very easy to use because if you know how to use PowerPoint, you will know how to use iSpring. It has a lot of great features for business quizzes, interactions, and role plays. With the newest update, the iSpring Suite 11 toolbar interface is even more intuitive and easy to use. With iSpring Suite 11, you will be working in a familiar environment and will be able to turn your presentations into e-learning courses in just a few clicks. Our second solution is iSpring Learn. With iSpring Learn, you can launch your digital training portal in just one day, streamline onboarding, promote employee growth, and orchestrate learning across all departments. But today, we are going to focus on iSpring Suite Max. So let me go over the agenda of today's webinar. Today, we will create a course with engaging elements, and then I will show you how to upload our course to iSpring Space and demonstrate how to share course with your team. I'm so excited to switch to practice and create a course together with you. We will be working on course on an interesting topic, business sustainability. But before we move on to practice, let me show you how this course built in iSpring Suite 11 looks. I will share my screen, so give me just a moment. Just a second. Okay, so can you please let me know if you can see it right now?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, awesome. So I have the course pre-uploaded to my iSpring Space account. iSpring Space is a part of iSpring Suite Max subscription. This is an online tool that allows you to create online pages, also known as long reads, quizzes, and collaborate on courses with your team. We will take a look at the course uploaded to iSpring Space from the reviewer's perspective. So let's imagine that my colleague created a course and shared the link to this course with me. just for a review. Then I follow the link. I can take this course, and and if there is any mistake or something I would like to change, I can leave a comment. So let me open this course, and I will show you how you can leave a comment. So in this course, we have an interactive player on the right side, right here, and I can use it to navigate through the course. On the second slide here, we have a YouTube video. On the third slide is just a slide with the information. The fourth slide is for interaction. The fifth slide is for a dialogue simulation, and the sixth slide for a quiz, just to check the learner's knowledge. It looks great just for now, so I don't feel like I want to change anything here. So I can leave a comment, and to do that, I will click right here. I will leave a comment that this course, oh, this course looks great. You can upload it to iSpring Learn and assign it to users and click post. So I can leave comments for a specific slide, or I can view comments for the entire slide, the entire presentation. Okay, so adding your colleagues as reviewers and allowing them to comment your courses is a great opportunity for you as authors, because you can receive an expert opinion on the course, specify if the client has any additional suggestions concerning the material, or find out what colleagues are thinking of the content item. Now I want to start with you from scratch to show how quickly you can create a course with an interaction, quiz, and a small role play in iSpring Suite 11. So it's time to get down to the course creation. I will close iSpring Space. Okay, and we will go ahead and open iSpring Suite. I will go to the Windows Start menu and open iSpring Suite. Okay, it's open to the second screen. Let me move on. I will select courses and click where it says create. Okay, it's loading. Awesome. I will start with adding templates, characters, and their surroundings. Luckily, I don't have to search for all these objects online or bother a designer, because I can find all of these objects in the content library, which is a part of iSpring Suite Max. I will start with templates. So I will go ahead and click where it says slide templates under the iSpring Suite tab. Okay, so when you open slide templates, you can find plenty of templates. For example, you can find urban style, orbital, light, harmony, and lots of others. Each template has ready-made slides on different parts of a course. Let's say title, menu, video, theme, and much more. So I will choose this one and click insert to add it to my presentation. Okay, so it's downloading. So we can find it right here. So the picture looks appropriate and I will not change it, but if necessary, you can definitely do that as you usually do in PowerPoint with your slides. So I will delete this one. And now I will copy and paste my information from my pre-created document. So give me just a moment. I will quickly open it up. It will be opened on the second screen, so don't miss it, don't lose it. Okay, so I would just insert it right here and add a description to this title course. Okay, just click here and insert it like this. Now I will go ahead and just resize it a little bit to make sure that all the text is on the right place. Okay, so it will look like this. Now it's time to create a new slide. To do that, I will go back to slide templates once again, right here on the iSpring toolbar. And now I need to select the video template from the Harmony section as well. So I click on these arrows to see the full bunch of slides which is available. And I will select the one, there is a tablet, this one, and click insert. Okay, so I will go right here. So now I need to copy and paste the text from my prepared document once again. Let me quickly do that. Yep, the title is here, and we will go ahead and add the text. Okay, so we added the text here as well. So I also need to add a video to my slide, and in iSpring Suite 11, there's several ways on how you can add a video to your course. So first of all, you can create a brand new video. You can insert a video file from your computer as the standard option in PowerPoint. You can also record your screen, add a YouTube video, or add your video as even as a web object from iSpring. In my case, a YouTube video will work best. So on the iSpring ribbon, I will find the YouTube button. It is right here. Oh, sorry. First of all, we need to delete those objects right now. So I will just select them and hit delete. I will also give me just a moment. I will go to the home, go to select and selection pane. I also need to delete this button, like the play button, which we have. So I just find it and delete like this. Great. So now we go back to the iSpring tab, go to YouTube, and I will paste a link from my document. So give me just a moment right here. Okay. And click, let's go ahead and preview it just to see how it will look. Awesome. And click OK to insert it to the slide. Okay, it can take a couple of moments to be embedded to the slide. Now I will just quickly resize it to make sure that it fits my slide and fits the tablet. Okay, so we will insert it like this. So we can move on and create a third slide. Again, I will go to slide templates right here. Okay, still opens on another monitor. So we will scroll down to the Harmony section. And for the third slide, I will select a slide template called Course Objectives. I will click it and insert. Okay, so first of all, I need to replace this text, this text on this slide. This is a text that I prepared for this slide, and give me just a moment. I will quickly do that. Okay, so I will add, delete this one first, and make it our title. I will copy, oops. I will copy the format from the button. Okay, I cannot do that. No worries, we just do it like this and apply the color. I will choose this one. I will resize the title a little bit like this. And now I will copy and paste all different points that I have. So for the first one, this. The second one will be this. The third one. Okay. And we have one more. Uh-huh. Okay. Like this. I don't need the fixed point, so I will just select this picture, select this text box. Oh, no, I will leave this text box. So I will just go ahead, select this one, and this, it will be like a slide, text on the slide. So I will copy it from my prepared document here. I will move it right here for a moment. Now I need to change the positions of points on my slide. So I just hit Control on my keyboard and select all the objects on the slide which I would like to move. Okay, and we will move it right here. Our text will be added here. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Now it's time to move on, and we will replace the image on this slide. So I will delete this image, delete these objects, and now we will go ahead and insert a character from the content library. So we can go ahead and do that. Many of you guys asked about that, us about this, and I'm sure that you will be happy to hear. But we updated our content library and added hand-drawn characters and background. This is a collection of 18 characters, so let me quickly open it. I will go to iSpring Suite 11, go to slide template. Oh, sorry. I will go ahead and open characters. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so here, if under the image we select illustration, you will be able to find our awesome hand-drawn characters. So this is a collection of 18 characters of different ages, nationalities, and professions. Um, I would like to add a game-like atmosphere to the course and select a character that will fit this course perfectly. So I think that it will be Eileen. I will click on her, and let's select, um, okay, so let's go ahead and we will select this one, and I will click insert. I will resize her just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to end up like this. Okay, so now this slide looks great and more alive, doesn't it? So we constantly update our library, and we are happy to hear your suggestions. If you have any ideas for new characters for our content library, go ahead and share them with us in the chat. We will be happy to forward all of them to our project development team. So take a chance and leave your comment in the chat. Also, in my opinion, adding characters in your courses is super fun, and it creates an emotional connection between the learner and the content, as well as involves students more in the training process. Do you see what I mean? Do you think the same way? Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be very interested, excited to know what you think about that, if I'm all on this or not. Um, on And also, if you add in characters to your course, you can make this like even more engaging and add an audio narration to it. For example, add a speech bubble and convert the text to audio using our text to speech feature. You can learn more about this feature in our article. And if you want, my colleagues will share a link to this article. Just let us know in the chat. What do you think about that? So after my learners watch the video and read all the criteria which we have on this slide, I want them to better memorize the slides, what they learned, and create interaction with a little conclusion. So this will be a kind of self-reflection for our students. So I will start with adding a new slide for an interaction. So I will move my mouse right here, right click, and click new slide. So now to add an interaction, I need to click interaction on the iSpring. Oh, first we need to save the course for sure. I will save it to my desktop, call it like this. After that, we will be able to add interaction. Okay, I will click interaction right here. As you can see, iSpring Suite has 14 types of interactions for use in a huge variety of training situations. So those interactions are basically templates. You just need to fill it in with your information, add images, video, and that's basically it. So these interactive templates, you can present your training content and engage your learners even more. For example, interactions will help you show the history of your company, your product details, and an interactive pie chart with your data. For my course, I will choose a circle diagram, this one, and click Create Interaction. Okay, so now it's loading. Currently, I will maximize the window. Okay, so as you can see on my screen right now, this type of interaction usually includes core content right here, segments, and layers. We don't need to have the third layer here, so I will just go ahead and delete it. Okay, and I will need to have one more segment. So to do that, I will click right here and click Add Segment, like this. Okay, so that was fun. That was fast. So now let me insert my text into segments and the core content. For sure, I have prepared document for that. So let me quickly open it right here. I will move it to the second screen so it will not like bother you a lot. So give me just a moment. I will quickly copy the text from here. Okay, so it will be our title and it will be our description. I will delete those answers so do not bother you, like this. Okay, now it's time to add segments. We will have 3 of them. Okay, quickly copy and paste. So the first one is done. We go into the second one. And we will have one more to do. Okay. And last but not least, this one. Okay, just a second. One more thing. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we're done. Now we can preview our interaction. So we will see how our learners will see our interaction. And to preview it, I will click preview button on the iSpring toolbar. Okay. So you and the users can navigate through this interaction by using the navigation buttons at the bottom of the window, or they can just click on the interaction itself. Uh, Plus, in this preview mode, you as an author of the course can see how your course will look on different devices. Let's say on a smartphone, vertical, horizontal, and on tablets for sure. And if something doesn't look right for you, you can easily fix it before publishing. So it saves so much time for testing. You don't have to publish every time. You can just go ahead and preview. Okay, so I think that orange doesn't match our main theme of our course. So I'm going to change this color scheme within our interaction. So let me close it. And I will go to colors on the iSpring toolbar. Okay, so here we will change um, colors of the first layer. And to do that, right here, I will find item layer. One layer, I will change it to the dark green. And for item 2 layer, I will change it to lighter green. So it will look like this. Also, I don't want to see the circle diagram name right here, so I will just hide it. And to do that, I will go to Properties and unselect the title line right here. If you want, you can also change the appearance on the right or on the left, change description, use presentation slide as a background for your interaction too, and change the font if needed, if you if you will use it. Okay, so I will go ahead and click apply and close. Let's go ahead and preview once again, one more time to make sure everything is working as we need it. Okay, so yes, that looks good. Great. So I will close it and click Save and Return to Course to go back to PowerPoint. Our diagram is ready. Awesome. So before we move on to the next part of our course creation, I want you to share what type of content you usually use in your courses. Is it video, audio, quizzes, interactions, or dialogue simulations? Nadia, can we please launch a poll to do that? Okay, guys, can you please answer the poll and let us know what is the most popular option in your when you create your courses? Okay. Okay, I will give you a couple more seconds to give an answer. Awesome. Almost half of our audience answered. Guys, you're great. Uh-huh. One one more second.
We
Okay.
will need, I think, five types, all of them, yes. Sorry, I don't think about that.
Okay, so right now I can see, thank you everyone for sharing, that's awesome. So I see what many of you use as quizzes. So I personally, we will take a look at quizzes today, don't worry. I personally enjoy adding role plays into the courses. Why? Again, it helps to create a connection with students and like have a simulation of this real talk. The role plays come in handy when you need to prepare your employee or your students for working with clients or for any communication, for any talks. With iSpring, you can easily create effective role plays that help your learners practice their skill in a safe environment and avoid the most common mistakes when working with people. You can easily use your role play as a practice tool or as a knowledge check. That way, your users will learn new information as a result of their mistakes, which can increase the effectiveness of training. Because in your trainings, you for sure can kind of normalize mistakes and let users do them while they are learning, not on practice. So in iSpring Suite 11, we improved iSpring Talkmasters. So it looks very different now. We updated the design of the mode scale. We added new animations. We add some additional features, and even more. So I I think we can dive into it and check them out. So to create a role play, as we did with interactions, first of all, we need to create a new slide. So I right click here and click where it says new slide. After that, we will go to role play. Okay, need a couple of moments to get loaded. Okay. Okay, so now we are in the iSpring Talk Master tool. This role play will be a knowledge check in our course. So in my role play, I want to ask a few questions and make this role play graded. So to create a role play, I need to click new role play right here, and we need to add some scenes. To add a new scene, I click the new scene button on the toolbar. And here you can see three main tabs. First of all, that's content. Second one is images. And the third one is properties. Let's take a closer look at these tabs. In the content tab, you can enter the character speech, replies, and messages. By clicking on this gray area right here, you can add a character to a specific scene. And here you can change the colors, the character's emotions. As per the bottom controls right here, uh, if you want to place a scene, you just need to click on the play scene icon right here. If you want to make any scene that you created a start scene, you need to click on this flag right here. And to delete the scene, you need to click on this trash icon right here. So now let's go ahead and go to images and let's select a character for our role play. So there are several ways on how you can add a character. So you can use one from the built-in library. You can use a character from the content library, and you can add your own character just by clicking on this icon right here. Uh, you can do the same for the background. So I will click close and go to properties. In the last but not least tab called properties, you can change the color of the scheme of the scene as you prefer. Different colors will allow you to find out the correct to navigate among specific information blocks within your dialog tree. So let's say if you have a lot of um, different trees, a lot of different scenarios. So you can definitely use this option to find out which is which way. Um, okay, so the next tab that we are going to do here, we are going to go ahead and create and add text. So our role play tree will include 8 scenes, these 2 loop scenes, and 1 dead end. Okay, now we will go to the images and let's go ahead and add a character to our roleplay. So I will choose a character from the content library, and to do that, I will click right here. I will choose the same character which we used in the rest of our course. So we will still have this game-like atmosphere. And I will go to illustration and we will select Eileen once again. And let's click insert. Now let's switch to the background tab and select a background from our content library too. So I will select this one. Awesome. Great. So we can go ahead and close this window. Now I will go to content and I will add the information from my pre-created script. So this is how your script for iSpring Toolmaster will look like. If you create a dialogue, a role play in iSpring Talkmaster, you can easily, just in a couple of clicks, export your script and it will look like this. Okay, I will move it to another screen and give me just a moment. I will quickly copy and paste the text from my script. So on the first scene, we will have a message. So it will be kind of introduction. So I will click right here, add message, and insert the text. Click close to save it. So I usually recommend to add the introduction slides so your learners will be prepared. They will know what to do. You will also add some additional information, let's say about headphones, added there so users will know what they need to do before taking the role play. Okay, so let's go ahead and preview how it will look. Our first scene, so it will look like this. I'm pretty happy with how it look, so I believe we can move on and go ahead and create scene number 2. So to do that, I will select the message, this one, move my cursor right here and drag it here. um, it means that if users selected the message on the first scene, they will be forwarded to the scene number 2. So now I will go ahead and copy the text from my script for character speech. Oh, sorry, for character speech here. And I will also add replies. This one and this one. Okay, and click close. So in this scene, I will make my character happy. This one. Okay, great. So after that, we need to highlight this road, like this correct road of our users to make sure to find this scene quickly. And to do that, I will go to properties and I will select green for this one and green for this one. So we will know that that's the right way for a user. Now it's time to move on and create scene number 3. So in scene number 2, we have 2 answers. And the one will be correct and the one will be incorrect. Let's create a loop scene so our users can go back to the scene and choose the correct answer in case they've made a mistake. For this scene, we will add a character speech. Okay, so we will go right here. It will be the third one. So for the third scene, we will add a character speech and a feedback message explaining that this answer is not correct. I will copy the text from the script again. So give me just a moment, And here will be like on the character. I will add it as a message right here, and our character will be puzzled. This one. Okay, click OK. That's it. Now I need to make it a loop. So I will drag this question and link it to scene number 2 like this. So if my user will gives the incorrect answer, they will go to the slide number 3 and then go back to the slide number 2 to give another answer. For the correct answer in scene number 2, the green business is the correct answer. We will create a scene number 4 just by dragging a link like this. Um, this is the correct route in our role play, and I will choose happy emotion here as we did in the second scene. And give me just a moment. I will quickly just and copy and paste the character speech and add replies. Okay, like this one and the second one. Click close. So now it's time to create scene number 5, and we will do it in the same exact way. For the correct answer in scene number 4, we will create scene number 5 by dragging the link. So the correct one, I will take a look at my notes just a moment. It will be this one. So I will just drag and drop it like this. And let me quickly copy and paste character speech. And there will be 3 replies. Second one and the third one. Okay, like this. Okay, great. So now this is for 5, and there will be only 1 correct answer and 2 incorrect. It's time to create scene number 6. Scene number 6 will be for incorrect answer in scene number 4. So we just drag and drop it, but I will do it on the right this time. And let me quickly copy the message from my pre-created document like this. It will be the loop scene number 2. So to link it back, I will just drag and drop it to scene number 4. Okay, now for scene number 5, for the correct answer, we will create scene 7. Um, and scene 7 is for profit, like this. I will just quickly copy and paste character speech and the message. It will be the last one more scene and be done here. Click copy. And now for planet 6, the last scene which we are going to create is scene number 8. It will be for incorrect answers. So I will go ahead and add just one dead end, but you can add more if you would like to. So I will go ahead and just add a message right here, but the answer was incorrect. Now, one more thing that we need to do is to change the colors for these like branched scenes. So in this case, I will be able to know which path is the right one and which scenes are not assigned to them, not belongs there. Okay, that's it. And now it's time to make our roleplay evaluated. So we need to assign points and make it graded. So how can we do that? First of all, we will go to Properties, select Enable Roleplay Evaluation, and click OK. Now For the correct answers in our scenes in scene number 2, I will assign points to the correct answers only. So I will assign 5 points here. Here I will assign for um, right here, 5 points go in there, and 5 points goes to profit right here. Okay, so I will go ahead and close it. Now let's go to properties once again and set up the passing score. Passing score will be 15 points out of 15, 100%. Okay, and go ahead and save it. So um, also, I need to mention that as it was before, you can add voiceovers to your dialogue simulation and change the player as you want. Okay, I will click save and return to course to go back to our PowerPoint. Um, okay, so now it's time to create a quiz. And I will do it very, very quickly. So as we did before, I right click right here to create a new slide, go to quiz, and we will go ahead and create a graded quizzes. But there are two options on how which kind of quizzes you can create. You can create graded quizzes and surveys. So what is the difference between them? In graded quizzes, you can assign points to users' answers. Surveys, on the other hand, they can help you to collect feedback and from your learners. In surveys, users' answers cannot be correct or incorrect. So they will just give you their answers. Anytime while you create your quiz, you can quickly switch the type of um, the quiz in whole and for each question within your quiz from graded to survey and vice versa. So we will go ahead and create a graded quiz. To add a question to your quiz, you need to click this question and select one of the 14 types of question types. So we have different questions from simple multiple choice and true or false to more complex to hotspot and to drag and drop questions. So to add a question, you just need to click question and select it from the list. For sure, you can also add some introduction slides to your quizzes, such as welcome, um, user info, and instruction slide. I will go ahead and add an intro slide. And also one more thing on how you can add questions. Now I will do it to save our time. So I will click versus import questions. And give me just a moment. And I will insert an Excel file with created questions there and just quickly import them into the template. On our website, we have a help doc on how you can do that. So if you want, let us know and my colleagues will share a link to this document with you so you can test it out and see if it works or not. Um, so what else we have here? Basically, our Quizmaker has two main tabs. So the first one is form view and second one is slide view. In the form view, you can add questions, set up different question properties, let's say feedback, score, number of attempts, and or set up a timer. And in slide view, this is more about the design. So here you can adjust how everything will look on the finished quiz. So right now it's kind of boring. So I recommend that we change the design. We can do it here in themes and I will select this one. For sure, if you want, you can create your own theme. You are most welcome to do that. But right now we will select the one from the list. Okay, now let's go to properties to quickly set up the passing score, we will leave it as it is and click Save. Now to go back to our presentation, I will click Save and return to course. Okay, now we have the last but not least, we need to set up a player for our course. And in iSpring Suite 11, we can redesign the player completely. So let's do it together. To do that, I will go to Player on the iSpring tab. Let me quickly drag it right here. So what you can set up, you can change as the layout if you want. You can change. You can select the one from already created templates or create your own layout. So, but I also need to mention that we have three main players. It's universal video lecture for if you have video narration, and you can set up no player, so there will be only slides, but you still can change the navigation types for within your course. I will select universal because I would like to show the outline to my users. So now to create the layout, I will click right here. And here I can select which options will be enabled and which one um, will be hidden from my users. So you can change, you can select if you want to show the progress bar, top bar, title, or any additional buttons such as marker tools and resources. I don't have resources, I will disable it. I will also I would like to share the outline with my users, and it will be not on the bottom bar. I will select on the sidebar. Okay, what else we can do here? Let's quickly take a look. Okay, that's basically it, I believe. So you're most welcome to create your own layout, give it a name, save it, and use it in your other courses. I will close it right now, and I will select this one for my exact course. What else you can set up? You always asked us for this option, and now we finally added it. Now you can change the font for your player. You can choose any of the fonts which are installed in your computer. I will select Roboto, this one, and applied it to my player. Also, you can change the corner and make your buttons more oval or more rectangle. So I will select 20 to make them more oval. Also, you can add your custom color scheme. So I will, you can assign a color for each action which a user will do and for each tap and button, but I will select this one. Also, one more new thing, now you can add a gradient into your course. So let's say for this button, here we have a gradient from dark blue to um, from dark green to more lighter green. Okay, so I will save it as it is. Also, right now we have the option for playback speed. Their users can select on which speed they would like to take the course. Okay, so I will save it for now as it is. Click apply and close to go back. And the last option, the last thing that we need to do, but not least for sure, is to publish our course. You can save your course in HTML5 format on your computer and then embed it to your website. You can publish it directly to iSpring Space, as I did before our webinar to show it to you at the beginning. In this case, you can share a link with your colleagues or users. You can also publish your course to iSpring Learn. It's our learning management system. So this is a training. iSpring Learn is a training portal. There you can upload your courses, add users, assign courses to them, and track their progress. If you want to know more about it, we definitely have a webinar for it. You can ask for a link in the chat, and my colleagues will be happy to provide you with this. Um, Okay, so I also want to mention that iSpring Learn works perfectly with iSpring Suite. You can upload your courses just by clicking on the button in iSpring Space. You don't have to additionally upload courses. And also you will have more detailed statistics. For example, you will see what was the learner's answers, time, and how many times the users took the quiz. So, at the beginning of the webinar, we take this course in iSpring Space, so now we can publish it to iSpring Learn. Two more publishing options is LMS, so you can publish your courses to SCORM, XAPI, and upload it to your own LMS. That's not should be only iSpring Learn, but that one is good. And you can publish your course as a video directly to YouTube just by signing into your account and just hitting publish in the publishing window. Okay, guys, so we did a great job today. We created a course in iSpring Suite Max with a video, interaction, quiz, and a short role play. We also learned how to publish your courses, how to share them with your colleagues, how to collaborate for working on one project. Plus, this is just one of the many examples of what you can achieve with iSpring, and hopefully now you will be able to kickstart your online training with our solution. So I believe that it's time for Q&A session if we have some additional time for that. So, and I hope that you enjoyed the webinar, but now let's go ahead and ask your questions, all of them what you have.
Yes, thank you so much, Anna, for this wonderful presentation and for this course. Let's see if we have any questions. And I have a question from Kirsten. Does SCORM fall under the LMS tab?
Yes, Carson, you're absolutely right. Thank you for the question. So if you go to the LMS tab, here you can find the LMS profile field. So if you click on the arrow, you will see the drop-down list with all available standards to which you can publish your courses to with iSpring. So you can select SCORM 1.2, SCORM 2004, AICC, Experience API, and SIMI 5.
Thank you so much, Anna, for covering this question. And Pam is curious, is there a list of links to all the recorded trainings? I will begin using this next week and want to do some homework.
So I believe it will be a question for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Nadia is master of all our videos
Oh,
and YouTube channel. So she's like
and
a great,
links.
yep, and she will definitely help you with that.
Yeah, I will send. We have a link to the support. We have a link to our YouTube channel. Also, we have blog. I will just find them. Blog, and we have blog not only about our products, we have blog about some e-learning stuff. And also we have a community. If you don't know about them, we have a forum where you can text and have a conversation with all other e-learning developments. So I send all the links, it's pretty much, sorry for that. And we have a question from Carson. Do we have to have an account with SCORM to upload?
So I'm afraid that I can tell you right now, but you can send us a message or I can check this out after the webinar and let you know via email if you have iSpring Learn with us or not. But as per iSpring Space, it only support uh, courses uploaded with iSpring Suite, PDF files, Word documents, MP3, and MP4. MP4.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Karen is asking, are there individual webinars on each section in iSpring 11? Uh, you mean that separate webinars, for example, about role plays? We have them on our YouTube channel, but we have separate webinars on role play, on the quiz, and I think, yes, on interaction. And I think that's all because it's pretty difficult to talk about characters for 40, 50 minutes. Yeah. And you can find them on our YouTube channel. I send the link in the chat. And we have a question from Mihu. Any ideas on how to make your quizzes maximum interactive?
Um, so it's up for sure up to what type of quizzes you created and about your audience. Um, I think that drag and drop like is the most interactive question type that you can use. Also, if you want, you can add a character within your quiz because in iSpring Quiz Maker, you can also add characters from our content library. And in this case, if you use it like add a character from, I don't know, drag something to somewhere to help this character. I believe it will be very interesting to take a course like this. But this is like the most thing that the most idea that I can think of right now. But yeah, some hotspots will work too. But drag and drop is more like the most interactive type of question.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anna, for Karen this question. And we have a question from Emmy, and I believe that Kate is covered them, but just in case, I have iSpring 10. Is 11 an automatic update, or do I have to purchase? And I believe that we have a similar question. Mm-mm. Is iSpring 11 an auto update or something to purchase?
So it depends on your subscription. If it cover updates, you it should be like you should be able to install the latest available version. But if your subscription doesn't cover, I'm afraid that you will need to renew it. But if you're not aware, if your subscription or you're not sure if your subscription covers this update, you're most welcome to send us a message, to give us a call, or to send us a message in the chat. We will be happy to help you and figure everything out.
Yeah, Beste is says I just renewed but last week, but only have 10 version. But actually, on the first September conference, we figure out that some of our clients don't know how to update iSpring Suite. So can you please, Anna, click on
Sure.
this button?
Sure, I can definitely show it. So, if you want to make sure that your version of iSpring is the latest one which is available on the yours, so to do that, you can open iSpring and click versus updates. So here you will see your current version of iSpring Suite, which is installed on your computer. And here you will see available updates, or you will see a message like this, but there is no available updates at the moment.
Yeah,
But if
thank
you
you so
have,
much.
yeah,
Mhm.
but if you have any concerns about that, you're most welcome to reach out to us.
Yeah, I think that Beste will contact support. And we have a question from Urte. I have a question about the notes section. When the course is already published, can anyone, learners, other users, add notes to the course or only the creators or admins? And also, can anyone moderate them?
So, thank you so much for your question. I'm afraid currently it's not possible to kind of make notes which will be saved directly in the course. Your users can only like open, let's say, a Google Doc or a Word document and just make notes there. But there is no like an additional option to that at the moment. Only can anyone add notes? I'm afraid that even admins cannot do that. But it sounds like a good feature request. Thank you so much for your question. We will definitely pass it out. Yeah, pass it on to our product development.
Yes, yes. We collect them and we have a scoring with the feature requests and the feature requests that have high scoring go to the developers.
Yes, you're
And
right. Yeah, I
yeah,
just
yeah, I just,
remembered about that we have on our iSpring community. You can leave
yes,
your product request. Yes.
I just want to give a link on that. Mm-mm-mm. Think it's here. Not, sorry.
So here you can go to product ideas and you will
Yes,
find this
yes.
scoring.
Yeah, I find it finally. Mm, we have a question from Alan. Could the courses or the quizzes exported to other platforms?
Yeah, sure, you can definitely do that. So if by platforms you mean, let's say a website, you can just publish it to HTML5 or upload it to iSpring Suite, iSpring Suite, sorry, iSpring Space and get an embed code and then insert it to your website. But if you have a learning management system, not iSpring, but which you're using and where you want to upload courses, you can publish your courses using the LMS tab in the publish window and convert it to SCORM packages, to XAPI packages right here. After publishing, you will get a zipped archive which you need to upload to your LMS, and that's it. So yes, you can definitely upload it courses created with iSprint to other, like to websites and different portals or other platforms. You just need to make sure that it's published. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anna, for covering this question. And I think that was the last for today. Yeah. And thank you so much, everyone, for coming today and spending that valuable hour with us. And I hope you have enjoyed today's session. Thank you again, Anna, for this wonderful presentation and this course. Bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful day.